Hey guys, this is Tanner with Charlotte Ski Boats. I'm here today on the Formula 310 bow rider. This is a 31-foot bow rider. It's one of the largest bow riders on the market today. It has twin engines in it. It's a top performing boat. It's a lot of fun to drive, takes the waves really well. You have a ton of space for entertaining on this boat. So come aboard, let's check it out, and let's dive into what makes this boat really great. We're up in the bow of this 310 BR, and it's a really nice setup up here. I have the cockpit table in right now, but I can also configure this in a couple of different ways with cushions that fill in up here, making more of a bed and lounge area. I have cup holders up here, I have speakers up here, I have USB charging ports. So it's really a good space to hang out, get some nice sun, and lounge out in a few different ways. I'm here at the helm of this 310 BR, and this is a space that everyone's gonna be spending a lot of time at driving the boat, right? So a couple of important features to go over here. I have my Raymarine screen that gives me really great charts of the lake, so I know where I'm going. I can see depth contours, where the lake is shallow, and then it also gives me a lot of nice readouts of how deep it is, some engine vitals, a couple different pages that I can scroll through on there for different boat information. Right to the right of that, I have my dedicated Ilmor screen. So that is just for engine information as well as my joystick controls. So it's a really cool setup that they have here with the interface for using the joystick, but it's a really simple, easy system to use. It makes driving this boat to where anyone can do it. Within a few minutes with a little practice, you get really comfortable with it. The joystick makes low speed maneuverability really easy. I can spin this boat in place. I can make it walk side to side. I can pretty much put it wherever I want it to go at low speed. So it's really nice to not have to stress about docking and fitting in and out of tight spaces because you can do it really, really easily with this system. I have switches across the dash here to control various features of the boat, such as lighting, the powered windlass up front, and a few other things. I have stereo controls down on the left side here to control the awesome JL Audio stereo in this boat. So they have a really comfortable, nice setup here at the helm. I like how I can flip this bolster up and see up a little higher over the windshield, and I can do that for both the driver and the passenger seat right here. I really like having two people able to sit shoulder to shoulder here as we're driving the boat down the lake and be comfortable in either the up or down seating position. So really nice setup with the 310 here at the helm, and we'll dive into some of the other parts of the boat here. We're here in the cockpit of this 310 BR. I'm sitting in this seat here that can flip around a couple of different ways. So these seat backs can be flipped depending on if we're driving the boat running down the lake or if we're just anchored and hanging out. I can flip them back the other way to enjoy the cockpit area. So I have one of my tables in right now. This boat does come with two tables, so there's a second one I can put right there. There's also cushions that I can fill in here and make this a big, nice lounging area here, more of a bed setup. I have a sink and like a little prep station area, as well as a refrigerator right beneath that. So really cool. I have the fridge, the sink, and like the prep station right there. Right next to that, I have a trash can that opens up. So once again, convenient location. They have everything really tucked together, so it's all easy to use. Under this observer seat here, it's one little feature that I really like on this boat. It's a heater, and it actually puts out a lot of air and a lot of heat. So if I'm out on a cool evening or just cooler day over the winter, I can kick that heater on and both keep my driver helm area really warm, as well as this observer seat right here. Especially when I shut the windshield, shut the wind block door on this boat, it does a really nice job of heating this cockpit. On my right here, we have our head compartment. So it's a really big, nice area on this boat. We do have a sink down there and a little vanity, which is nice as well. So they have a really nicely appointed head in this boat. It's Formula quality as always. This boat's equipped with the Formula hardtop. It gives the boat a really good look from the outside and then a really cool feel inside the boat. I have really nicely appointed blue LED lighting. I have 4 speakers up on the top to give my cockpit really good sound. And then I have the retractable sunroof awning that's really nice if I want a little sun inside the cockpit, or we keep it closed and I keep some shade area in here. We're here at the transom of this boat, and this is somewhere that you're gonna spend a lot of time when you're out on the water. So Formula's put a lot of time and thought into configuring this just right. These seats that I'm leaning up against can flip either way. So if I'm inside the cockpit, they can flip this way, or they can flip back as I have them right now for lounging on the back of the boat. I have cup holders right here on either side of me. I have USB ports for phone charging right here. And then as I transfer to the back here, I have speakers on the back, a stereo control right over here for listening to music around the back area and floating out in the water. We have our extended swim deck on this boat that's really nice. It gives me a big area back here to hang out. We have a fold down swim ladder under the platform that makes it really easy for coming on and off the boat. And then also have a couple of cup holders back here on the swim deck. So I do have a shower right over on my right side here that I can pull out, spray off dirty feet, hose down from lake water, things like that. So it's nice that they have that shower located right at the back of the boat here. So really nice area at the back of this Formula 310 bow rider, and this is somewhere where you'll spend a lot of time, so you'll really enjoy this area of the boat. We're back at the engine room of our Formula 310, and this is one of the most exciting parts about this boat. This is a very performance-based boat, and we have the engines to line up with that. So we have twin Ilmor 5.3 liter, 365 horsepower engines. So it's 730 horsepower combined on this boat, and it performs really well. A couple of nice things with these engines: we have 5-year warranties on them. They are closed cooled, so if you ever wanted to use this boat out in saltwater, that's definitely the setup that you want for that. The Ilmor OneDrive system is the smoothest shifting, quietest outdrive out there on the market. So it makes a big difference with the joystick system on this boat. As I'm maneuvering at low speeds around docks, as I'm shifting in and out of gear, it happens really quickly, really smoothly, and really quietly. If you're used to some of the outdrive like chatter that you've heard on other boats, you're gonna be really impressed by this because you're not gonna experience that same thing here. A couple of nice things with Ilmor: Penske Racing owns them, so they're a performance-based company. They're located right here in Mooresville, North Carolina, 15-20 minutes up the road from our dealership. So we're able to get great support from these guys. We have great availability for products and factory support. So it's a really nice selling perk on these things is the engines are built right up the street. So you can be able to get great service with that and also top of the line performance.